I'm Jill.
And I'm Joan.
Of
Jill and Joan, CBD for animals. And a lot of people ask us how we met each other, and it's pretty funny because we both ended up stalking each other. And I was looking for a vet that did acupuncture on horses and dogs, and I discovered Jill online, and I hadn't quite called her, but I knew who she was. I knew I wanted to use her. I knew that she had a similar vibe to me.
And I had just moved to the area. I'd met a friend of mine, Joni Sarita, who's a massage therapist, and she was telling me who all I need to meet and who in this world does the same type of thing that I do. And she's like, Joan Ranquet, you need to meet Joan. Joan thinks like you, she talks like you, she walks like you. You guys really need to meet. So I was keeping my horse at a barn in the area in Woodinville, and Joan was coming to that barn after a lady had purchased her services. She had done a silent auction, and she was very, very skeptical, and she was coming to read horses, and I was like, I'm going to sit in the background. I'm going to kind of listen, clean my tack, see what's going on, not be too obvious, but just kind of hear, listen, watch, see what all's going on, and then
I get there to talk to the horses, and I said, doesn't that woman, the vet, Jill, that does acupuncture, doesn't she keep her horse here? And then I met her for about 2 seconds. It was like a, hey, how's it going, in the barn aisle, right?
Hey!
Yeah. I didn't know she was stalking me at that point. But anyway.
It was mutual stalking.
Yeah, we did a mutual stalk. So anyway, that day, then I left. And for me, I'm always in barn. Used to always be out talking to horses. Always in barn aisles. And so I didn't know that the woman didn't believe in it.
And she was majorly a skeptic. She said that she purchased this service not because she wanted the service, but because she really wanted to donate to the Quarter Horse Association, and this was in her budget, so she got it. She was like, so hey, I paid for it. I just want this lady to come out. I think it's a crock of shit, but let's see what happens, right? So Joan gets there, talks to some horses.
At first it was just the horse that I was supposed to talk to with the gift certificate. Then it ended up being that she hired me for pretty much the rest of the day. I talked to everyone.
Yeah, and you went through all of her horses. I think she had like 4 or 5
at
the time. And Joan nailed it on the head after she left Kelly comes back. I don't know how the fuck she did that. She nailed every single one on the head. Like, she knew their personality. She knew what their pain issues were. She knew what our training issues were with the trainer versus with me, and what the issues are that I'm just a little bit of an overprotective mom. And Cheeky, who was like the king of the barn, said, I am allowing you to be in my barn, and I'm allowing you to be in my barn only because my mom needs to make enough money to pay for me to have the good carrots.
So that's pretty much how we met at first, and then I came back out to that barn and talked to horses, and that day Jill had me talk to her horse, Vince.
And Vince was, he was a magical unicorn. Loved him. He was having some issues, and I just wasn't really sure what all it was. Sometimes when you work on your own animal, it's really nice to have a second opinion. So I wanted Joan to just kind of see what she thought of him and his personality. We'd just moved from Texas. I wanted to make sure that he was happy with the move and his new trainer. And I had my dog there too, Z, because Z and Vince had a little bit of an issue. So we wanted to talk about their emotions and how they can work out as far as, who's the mom, who's in charge, and then which animal is second, because there was definitely a power struggle between those two.
And so from there, we started working together a bunch, and we had a lot of mutual clients. She came to my class, and we always knew we wanted to do something together. We just didn't know what it was. And at some point, we threw about the idea of like a dog food company, something where we would be using our expertise and be able to help as many animals as we could. And the next thing you know, somebody told me about a CBD oil company that they wanted me to be part of, and I was like, I couldn't do that. And then she called about the dog food thing and to come up to
at the same time.
And I said, do you want a CBD oil company? And she said, yes. And so here we are.
I love CBD. Let's do it.
So here we are with salves, dog chews. We have horse pellets, which we eat. We'll show that later. And we have a whole bunch of really cool products and oil. And we have a whole bunch of other really cool products coming out.
And I love our products. I've tried a lot of CBD products from different companies prior to our company and prior to actually getting to taste, touch, and feel any of our stuff. And the first time we tried the salve was at the AAEP when we were given the human products, because we had been given the animal products. We hadn't even seen any of the human products. And our backs hurt so bad. We were carrying all that stuff.
All day.
Standing on the hard floor. We were so sore. And they're like, hey, why don't you put some of the human salve on? I'm like, gee, that's so great. We have human salve now. And we put it on at the same time.
Like that minute.
And you could feel it going down the back into your sciatic where it needed to go. And then we looked at each other and we're speechless. Jaws drop. Big smiles, big eyes, like, wow, holy shit. That stuff works, and it feels so good.
Yeah.
It feels so good.